right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Wiley Show. Let me tell y'all this. Listen, I want to say this. Make sure y'all thumbs up and subscribe. But as a public figure, YouTuber, public figure, content creator, whatever, I want to say this. I am not a turn up type of person. I'm not. So, and I'm not like a drinker. Okay. Never was. I am, when I say social, I'm talking about maybe like once or twice a year type of social drinker. I'm not a club person. I'm not a bar person. I'm a restaurant type of person. Find me a nice little restaurant, we could sit down and we could talk. And I don't do well with, like, say for instance, you have it. Oh, hey, Wiley, I'm coming over with friends. I will ask you, okay, who the friends? I need a list. And if I don't have a list, I'm not going. I need a list. Especially if you gay. I definitely need a list. Who gonna be there? What's their name? And I gotta be able to put my glasses on. But this is what I'm gonna do when I get the list. Give me a second. I'm gonna put my glasses on. Make sure y'all share the live. Thumbs up. Wait till y'all come on, get out of the bushes. I'm gonna put my glasses on, and then I'm gonna read the list. Okay. Nope. No, thank you. Put it back. Because you understand, I don't like everybody, and I don't eat with everybody. I don't. Do you see me sitting there eating with everybody? No. For a reason. I don't sit and eat with everybody. I don't sit and drink with everybody. But if I throw a meet and greet for the Wiley Show, that's part of my job. But off key, nope, you won't see me. You won't see me. That ain't me. Go check my Instagram. I'm the most boringest, considered to being the most boringest type of person. I live a very low key life. Now, and I'm very honest, I tell folks, if we drink, I like to get it in the bedroom. That's like my turn up juice, my Marvin Gaye type of record type of, if you catch my drift. If I ain't doing that type of activity, I ain't drinking. Get that out of my face. And when I get it inside me, I get very flirtatious. Yeah, I get a little flirtatious. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you look good, I'm really going to be flirtatious. So I try, you got to understand you. Right? So I remember one time I was in Chicago and one of my subscribers, Wiley, I want you to come to my family reunion. And I get the invitation. And she said, I'm so upset you didn't come to my family reunion. Why didn't you come? I said, with all due respect, I don't know your family. Neither I don't know you. Bring your family to Vegas. I'm not coming in no backyard to no barbecue. You ain't gonna see me. She was so offended. They was having a barbecue or something was having, and she invited me. I said, no. I said, congratulations, happy family. You know, we are a family. Okay, I'm happy for the family, but you won't see me there. Absolutely not. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't even go to my own family reunion and out for barbecues like that. That's just me. I'm telling you, I'm just that type of person. Now, Vegas is different. because that's a part of my job. That's a part of my career. On the sidelines, oh baby, you gonna see me on YouTube, my bed, my feet up, watching me some Netflix or listening to an audible book. That's it. Oh, I'm getting it in. I live a very low-key life. I am not one of them content creators. It's not me. I have an old soul. I probably, in mindset, a 65-year-old man because I don't move like that. I don't like I go to the club for Vegas. Yeah, turn up, that, and you ain't gonna see me back in the club until like next year. That's just me. That is just my being. You know what I'm saying? And I love y'all. I really do. But, and I love y'all. I really love my subscribers. But I don't do like one-on-ones that much. I don't. I really don't. Like, that's not me. I don't go everywhere. That have always been me. I have been that way forever. This ain't nothing new. You don't see me in the hey, look at that ain't me. Baby, give me a good old Netflix. Give me a good old restaurant where I can sit and eat. And baby, I got leg problem. I don't do all that standing no more. Not me. Baby, give me somewhere I can sit. Now Vegas, I'm up here. I do. Now Vegas is different because it's crowd, public is different. But I don't do one-on-ones. I don't do it because then everybody gonna want to one-on. Well, Wiley, can you hang out with me here? Well, Wiley, can you hang out with me here? You No, meet and greet. I got a bad knee. And I did a Dallas meet and greet. It took me years to do it. I didn't even want to do that. But I was excited to do it. I'm like, okay, let's do it. I really don't like but I said, oh, it was great. So I did one again. Then we did Vegas. Then we doing Vegas again. So you know what I'm saying? But like one-on-ones, no. I don't see myself doing a one-on-one. I haven't done it. I haven't done it because that's just not me. Because then if we go live, then I talk about it, and this person gonna want a one-on-one. Then I'm gonna be going on one-on-one. Absolutely not. That's just me. I told y'all. I tell y'all. Do y'all even see me talk? And like drinking alcohol, that's not me. Thank God. Thank God that's ain't me. Thank God I'm not addicted to that stuff. I thank the Lord. Do I like the taste of air blue moon? Yeah, air blue moon. I said air blue moon. I don't have to taste it ever again. I'm fine. That's just who I am, right? So I love everybody that followed the show. I do. I really do. And the show is growing. And I appreciate it. And then also, too, people understand I'm building a brand. Once you're building a brand, you have to make sacrifices. I got to say that. We're going to get into the topics. And when y'all come on in, I might stay on this live for 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? You have to make sacrifices. Things you will miss because you're building. You know what I'm saying? So I have to build, you know what I'm saying? Then once I'm successful, then I can have my parties. Then we can, you know, we could do this, we could do that, you know, But I'm chasing. I have a vision, and I got to get there, and I have to work towards it. Other stuff can wait. I'm working towards something, right? Working towards greatness, and I thank God that you all are here. Now we got a lot of topics to get into. I need y'all to share, because we got a lot of topics there too. But I had to personally say that because, you know, I just had to say that off my chest because I feel like, oh, wait. Let me share this because, you know, it is what it is. And this is the thing about Texas. I love being in Texas as a, you know, sleeping resident working, but I'm not a party person in Texas. I'm not even in Chicago. So, I'm not that type of person. When I go out, it's special. I go out like if content creators say, hey, let's go out, but the cameras is on, it's gonna be content as well as me mingling with people, right? That's it, or unless I'm booked for something. But that's it. You don't see me out every weekend. That's never was me. You know what I mean? Never was me. I was never a going out type of person. I did more hoeing than going to the club. Now, hoeing, I've done that. Been there, done that, travel east, west, south, north for that. I have done it. That's the truth. Hoeing, I went through a storm, a snowstorm to be a hoe. Okay. Now, hoeing, I get up at the bed for that. But, yes. I'm a homebody type of hoe now. Like, I don't do all that travel like I used to. Oh, dude, baby, you gotta come to me. So I'm a homebody. That's what it is. And I am a homebody. Put your slow stools that get to walk. That's what I do. I put my show stools on, baby. I'll be walking up in there and go to the and go to go get on the train and the bus and all that. I'm comfortable. I don't even mind taking public transportation. I'm glad to get back on it. I said, find me something close. I like public transit. I'm not against it. I never wanted a car. I just got it because the job is so far, blah, blah, blah. I never wanted it. I like public transit. I like going, I like going to a restaurant, like a little bar, mainly to eat. I like to entertain in home. I'm a homebody, and that's okay. Now, if I date somebody, we'll go out every once, but not every weekend. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, because even when you go to the club, they don't dance, baby. This is what you doing in the club. Look at my way at. I'm FOCT in the club. You doing this? Baby, I could do that at home, baby. I'm at the club. You can F the club up in your bedroom. You can F the club up in your living room safely. You ain't on your phone, because all you doing F club up, F club up, F club up. Hey y'all, we out here. How's everybody? F club up, and then when you get off, you just standing. Ain't nobody dancing. Then when you get out at the club, hey, my baby daddy, my baby daddy, my baby daddy. Cameras off. And then y'all have the audacity at the club, that's my friend. When it go off, you back there standing. Baby, give me a club where we could just turn, you could just get, you just, we just dancing. Like, we got to bring that back, but I could be on my phone, YouTube, and get paid. I'm not about to sit and just stand and be on my phone. I can do that at home for free. I'm not trying to impress no strangers. If I would do that, I go to YouTube and have my own club at home. That's just me. Because when I go to the club, they don't dance. Now, Sue Ellens, they did dance. When Nate, Aaliyah, myself, when we went there, they did do some dancing. They did. Now, let me tell you how I operate. When we went out in Dallas, one of the subscribers said, let's go to Heroes Lounge. It was like the first meet and greet. We went to Heroes Lounge. I like it because as a person, I like to hang out, and it's going to be controversial. I like to hang out with straight people. That may be a little bit controversial. I like older straight people. Let me tell you why. Because it's going to be some seats there. The reason why I like hanging out with older, middle-aged, baby, about 45 and up crowd, baby, it's going to be some tables. Because everybody needs, somebody got arthritis, somebody need a pain patch. You're going to have to do some seating. Now, when we went to Heroes Lounge, it was Aaliyah, myself, No, oh no, the first time wasn't them. We went to Harold's Live, but I'm talking about the first time when we was out partying. Because the video I posted on my Instagram, one of the subscribers took the video. I forgot it existed, and I posted on my Instagram just like a couple of days ago. Okay, this how all of them they was eating the old, eating the Jamaicans. It's your birthday. It's your today. Put $3 up. It's your birthday. In a hundred, it's your birthday. In a hundred, it's your birthday. Grown and said they getting them knees warm, and then next thing you know, the drink started drinking. We started getting up dancing. I started dancing. You know what I'm saying? We hit the dance floor. It was lit. But I was happy that we was there with the crowd, the grown and sexy, because I took myself and went and sat down because my knees was hurting. Baby, the grown and sexy. Baby, after we got through being grown and sexy and sweating, our knees was crumbling. And I sat back down. And the only thing I did, you know what I'm saying? And one of the subscribers, I got to say this, don't get offended. She looked good. And I was turned on like, dang, baby, this subscriber, she came from wherever she came from. Baby, thick, just thick down. I'm like, damn, of course I'm going to get up and dance. Ain't nowhere in the world that you're going to be that thick, and I don't get up in there. Oh, so I'm going to, so I got up. Anyway, because she was thick. Okay, back. We gonna get to the topic. So I loved it. Like, I love hanging out with Nate and Leah when we went to Sue Ellen's. I really loved it. That was like a moment for me. Like, this moment in my life, like, not really like a turn up. My mindset is like, I have a work ethic mindset, like with this. And then, because I'm preparing like for Vegas, because I know eyeballs gonna be on me, social media people are gonna be on me, right? And so that's great. That's a part of the brand. That's a part of the vision. And I get into more stuff when y'all come to Vegas, but that's a part of like my vision. Like that's what I do, right? To entertain and stuff like that. But off that, not me. Because Nate is a lot of fun. Aaliyah is a lot of fun. All the subscribers that I met, a lot of fun, right? And that's why I said, okay, let's all bring it together and do Vegas. Then I did Vegas. Now New York is calling. I'm like, okay, when we do Vegas, then we got to talk about New York because they've been asking us to do New York forever. But we focusing on Vegas. So, yeah. So back to this. We're going to get into the topic. Because I like to talk to my people, right? Make sure y'all like and share the video. When I went to the club, like another thing I don't like about the club is that you gotta excuse me, it's crowded and nobody is dancing. Everybody is like a statue. It's like it's a club, but it feels like a museum. It feels like a mannequin, if that makes sense. Like it's a museum mannequin statue. Everybody's standing still, and only thing I see is their phone and they head down and just lights of the phone. I don't see interaction enough in clubs, and I think that era is gone because of the power of social media, the power of smartphones and iPhone, etc. I don't see it anymore. You know what I'm saying? I remember even when I was in quote unquote the house party scene, that we danced, we had fun. The phones wasn't as prevalent. The live streams wasn't as prevalent as how it was. You know what I'm saying? I don't like random people touching me, so no clubs for me. So that's just how that was for me. But I felt like IHOP, Applebee's, you can meet me at Apple. I'm a very low key person. And I chill, whatever, but it really goes down in my home. You know what I'm saying? I had a friend over. It's a vibe in a home. I love that. So, but if you're a turn up person, you turn like my sister. She turns up. She like to turn up. That's her. I'm low key. When I go to Chicago, you don't even see me out with Chicago people. I'm at home or at work or doing my show. That's just been me. And people say, well, you got to go live your life. I am living my life. I don't have to be sloppy drunk to live my life. I don't have to be thrown. I got a headache. I got a hangover. What? So I don't want to be coming on a banging hangover. That ain't lit. What? That ain't living life. I don't want to be over no toilet. So that never was me. But okay, we got some topics. We got some topics to get into. And they said, oh my gosh, yes, I like keep your distance, please, and thanks. Oh my God. They said, yes, I invite people to my home. We turn up, they usually stay the night. Yeah, I feel like I like a home vibe, you know. So like what do they call it? Like they call that a kickback. I think my generation, I think we call it a kickback. I like that. But the thing about the kickback, you have to be careful, and because that person might invite somebody that messes up the vibe. It was a story on the news that a black man, a father, a husband, I think he was a father. I don't know if he wasn't married. He was a father. He had like a party, a kickback at his home, and one of the guys was doing something to the liquor. He was acting out of order. He told him, you have to go. You're doing too much. And then the guy pulled out a pow, and he deleted the man, the host of the kickback, deleted the black man. Now his family got to do a GoFundMe. It was like extremely sad. You know what I'm saying? It's extremely sad. And because he didn't really know the person, I believe the person that did it was friends or social with somebody else that came. So you got to be careful with that. So yeah, man, I saw that on the news. They said, how are your nieces? So yeah, I saw that on the news. Yes, how are your nieces? They're fine. Okay, let's get into these topics. Yeah, we're gonna put the timestamps in the trial. They said, how are your nieces? My nieces are fine. Bless, need discipline. Okay. You gotta watch who you let in. Facts, powerful. You are so right about that. We're gonna get this show started. Did everybody like the video? We gonna get it started now. Woo, let's get right into it, baby. Now we're gonna get into our first topic here. We're gonna talk about Terrence Howard. Now, this man, pretty much, I won't even say lied to the IRS, but he recorded going off on a DOJ prosecutor or the IRS, and they ordered him. Now he had to be ordered to pay $1 million, almost over $1 million back in back taxes. And he said that African descendants of slaves should not have to pay taxes because, you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't have to. And I'm like, well, first of all, Terrence Howard, you didn't even marry a black woman that was a descendant of slave. You married an Asian. So I'm not, or Vietnamese or something like that, but she wasn't African, right? So you mean to tell me that you don't want to avoid your taxes because now you want to bring up race? That ain't gonna work, child. Pay your taxes, you fool. I have to pay taxes. I'm actually I'm paying back some back taxes right now. So, bruh, I can't go to the IRS. Excuse me, IRS. I am the cockeyed descendant of the African Zulu slave trade. No, that's not gonna work, baby. That's not gonna freaking work. Why would I do that? So why you be so dumb? Just pay your taxes. And what gets me with these stupid celebrities like him, y'all get all this money, pay the balance. Stop being stupid. You got all these big paydays and you avoid it. The IRS is watching you. You're light skinned. You stand out. You're famous, stupid, and you're black. So I just don't understand. They arrest Wesley Snipes, and he He thought he was gonna beat it. You got to pay your taxes, baby. They arrest one of their own. What was that guy, that gangster back in Chicago in the 1930s or 40s? What was it? Al Capone. They arrested him for tax evasion, and he was white. So what you think you're gonna get, black man? Pay your taxes. I remember it was a character and Set It Off, and they said, "Can you please pay me under the table? They care so much." It's 3 letters autoplay: the I, the R, the S. Get back to work. He didn't play with the IRS. Now, he was a thief. He stole from them women after they got through robbing the bank. But that man did not play with the IRS. So you got to pay them. You going to prison. And how dumb can you be trying to go against the prosecutor? You're going to lose, dummy. I don't understand that. Y'all get all these big amount of money and then you forget to pay on it. Like, it's crazy. My case is different. I had an incompetent accountant, but couldn't use that. In my incompetent accountant said, "Well, tell them I forgot to tell you, and you pay the original amount without the interest." So I was like, "Oh, well, my accountant said she did." They said, "I don't care what she said. You owe this. You got to pay, baby. The IRS talk to you, baby. They gangsta on that phone." I said, "I want to speak to your supervisor. I'm black. I believe you are racist." I am not racist. What do you mean? The supervisor gonna tell you the same thing. I said, "I don't like your authority. Put a black person on the phone." So I hung up and I got somebody nice. And I did all that pro-black selling bean pies rants. I still had to pay the taxes back. You know what I'm saying? I still had to pay it back. But, at least I tried. Okay? I mean, he said it with authority. You owe this year. You owe that year. You owe that year. I'm like, good God almighty. Anyway. So, and I went on and I'm paying. I got like 2 more payments left. Whatever. And then I got more stuff to file and do. Like, the IRS is a lot. And then when you try to move like a business, get your LLC, get your S Corps, get your Dis Corp. Baby, you go ahead and start the LLCs and start doing that, which is fine. You should do it, right? But baby, you sure gonna get a letter in the phone call. "Hello, Mr. Wiley, sir. This is the IRS, and we see that you owe back in this year and that year and this amount," and then they be typing. "And we also see back in this year and that." Oh. So it's okay because it was very low. So it wasn't like I owe like $100 gazillion. I never made 100. It wasn't that much, but still, I was able to do a payment, whatever. But this man, you got money, right? You was just being greedy. I just did not know. Yes, they said once you get an EIN number, it's a wrap. You better know. You better know it. I'm up here doing stuff on the back end right now. I said, girl, I would have came out better throwing the EIN number in the garbage. Not even doing it. But I did it because, it's making me a better businessman, right? So you have to learn, right? But Terrence Howard here, he's giving me wrong advice. He told these people he's a descendant of slave and he don't deserve that he should pay taxes. But my thing is this: when did you talk to your congressman? When did you try to make some laws and be like, "Excuse me, I'm from Empire. Y'all need to make a bill and Empire Records"? You could have got Hakeem to get out there and sing. You could have been Jesse Smollett, just sounding like a little lamb, a little mad. You could have seen him to get up there. Jesse Lie. He could have got out there and sang. You could have got Taraji B. Henson. She could have been out there singing. Maybe she'd be stop crying. And she could have been crying to Congress, the people with the power, instead of crying on Gayle King interview, because she ain't gonna do nothing but gossip with Oprah behind her back anyway. Says she's so dumb and stupid and don't hire her again. But when it comes to Terrence, I'm like, I don't understand it. Like, you black celebrities, now y'all want to be in the system. Where's y'all doing it at when y'all got the clout? Talk to your congressman. Try to get the laws changed. Talk to your senators, the congresswoman, the people, the system to change it. But then I do get through trying to do that. You still got to pay your damn taxes. I have to pay them. So you not exempt, black man. Light bright. You're not exempt. And if you understand the history of this country, we did not always live by paying taxes. You got to know your history. That came later. It wasn't always established us paying taxes like that. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. I believe that was true. I believe I read that somewhere. I hope that was American history. Historians correct me. I know I read it somewhere, but was it American history? What did we in society of America, did we have to always pay tax in America? Or I want to make sure I read that right. Because somebody say I got that double featured vision. I want to make sure we got some historians in the chat. Did I comprehend that right? Did I comprehend? Y'all let me know in the chat. But to Terrence, brother, pay your taxes like $1 million. That means you weren't paying at all. That means you was out here, it's hard out here for a pimp. You was just out here just getting checks and checks and checks and checks and checks and checks. I got to put me first, Lucius. I got to put me first. All them iconic scenes, you ain't paid not a dime to the IRS. I don't understand that. Y'all, that Justice Lyat spirit have jumped out on Terrence Howard. He really thought him bringing up his black card that was going to make him get an exemption of not to pay his taxes. I have heard it all. It was this one lady. She had a warrant out for her arrest. I'm really an Indian. I don't belong to the American law. She was quoting. It was a bunch of gibberish. Lady, you still got the one. She still was arrested. And I think she still got arrested or something happened because she tried to quote some black stuff, black fact, black history twisted up, try to say she ain't really with the system. She independent, she India, or whatever she said, or Native American, whatever this woman said. But I believe that woman still got them handcuffs and still have to get arrested. But when it comes to Terrence Howard, I'm not mad. Because I love the effort, but you tried, you failed, you still pay your taxes. It's just that everybody know your business. That's just sad. Oh my gosh. And I'm surprised he didn't pay his tax because he got an Asian. Usually Asian people, like, if you marry, I don't know, they usually pay their tax. I've never seen an Asian or somebody from another, like, they don't want to pay their tax. I've never really seen that. Maybe I'm different. Like, they usually pay like their taxes and stuff. I could be wrong. Okay, I could be wrong. I don't know, but we shall see. Now we're gonna get to this other. They said it's that the wife who called him. I don't know if that's the wife that called him the N-word. Ooh, I haven't heard that tea. And we also got to talk about, you know what I'm saying, Al and Armon. So I want y'all to share this live because Al and Armon definitely was going toe to toe. I told y'all they have been going toe to toe all this week on TGIF here. So they were talking about Fat Joe and they were talking about Donald Trump, right? And Fat Joe was saying he liked to collect sneakers, right? And he will never vote for Trump because he got pushed back because he purchased those sneakers. And a lot of his critics say, why would you purchase the sneakers? And then somebody on Fox News said that, oh, this is great because black folks like sneakers. On Fox News, where they at? Wait a minute. Where Armon Wiggins? Armon Wiggins at the bottom. Al in the middle. Claudia on top. They on what network? Fox. On Fox News, it was a contributor or somebody white said, oh, this is so great for Donald Trump because the black people love sneakers, especially in urban America, on Fox News. So Armon said, well, I don't see a problem. He should be able to collect sneakers. I would buy the sneakers collector. It may be worth a lot of money. And he's like, boy, what? Cutting them off, boy. You got to understand, if you buy them sneakers in this country, fun this and fun that. And Armon Wiggins had one of the most great comebacks I have seen in his little career in Fox Soul. Armon said, we got to take the emotion out of it, because let's be clear. We go to Amazon, putting money in the white man's pocket. We do this. Take the emotions out of it. That ain't the same thing, son, boy. I like, listen, Armon Wiggins was correct. If you're going to say don't support Trump because he believed in whiteness and he's racist or whatever, then you stop supporting all them organizations. Because Al, last time I checked, you is a part of the Fox family. Google what they talk about on Fox News about black folks. Google what they say on that network about people in urban America. Talk about what they say about LGBT people. Talk about how they promote lawsuits against black women that want to give loans to black-owned, women-owned companies. How they promote that and congratulate that. You on the same damn network that's trying to take your rights away, my rights away, Armon Wiggins' rights away, Claudia's rights away. So if you want to stand for something, then leave Fox Network. And to then, shut up. You don't make no damn sense. You sitting at Master's table. That's Master's green screen. That's Master's camera. That is Master's Zoom. You're sitting there with Master. Shut up. How dare you try to say Armon Wiggins not making any damn sense, and you ain't making no damn sense because you're sitting on the same damn network. Don't give a damn about black people. You go there and talk that black, they're going to cut you off. Shut up. We don't believe in DEI. Shut up. And you ain't going to go in there and sit there. You go there and talk that black, you going to get your walking papers like Don Lemon. Just shut up. Because what Armon said is right. Most of the bosses that we work for don't like us. We got to do what we got to do to eat. You eating on Fox Soul. Talk about that network, how they are funding a Trump and promoting Trump. You helping to promote Trump. They calling it Fox Soul. It ain't owned by no black man. Who black own that? I ain't talking about the black producers. Who own Fox? What is the race of that owner? They ain't Armon Wiggins' color. Neither is your color. They white. So if we gonna talk about, let's talk about it. Open up the door. How y'all going to sit and criticize Trump when you're sitting on his friend's network that want him in office to take your little piece of rights that we do have left? They gut the Voters' Right Act. They gut affirmative action. They have gutted all. They don't even want you to have the crumb that they left. They taking that back. We don't even want you to have the crumb. I want it back. So I just don't understand your viewpoint. Because if you really want to set a standard, leave Fox Soul. It ain't owned by no black brother. It ain't owned by no black brother just because they call it Fox Soul. They call it Soul to make, it must be owned by some blacks. Oh, look what they doing with those blacks. They got Armon Wiggins, he's black. They got, he's educated. He's a professor at HBCU. Them is white folks. White. So what you saying, just shut up. You ain't practicing what you saying. Just shut up. I just don't like that you trying to make Armon look like an idiot and you a bigger fool because you old and taking the crumbs of the white man. Just because you wear glasses don't make you right. And just because you can speak with big words don't make you right. I just don't like, you don't let this man speak. You think you know it all. Shut up. You just like Roland Martin. You always want to interrupt somebody. Let the other side talk. Shut up until Armon finishes his point. Then you can give your point. And this is the part I did not like. I got something to say. Let me get my point. You already got your point. You don't want to support Trump. Blah, 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 blah. We heard that hot breath. He disagreed. He will buy the sneakers. Period. How you gonna get mad at Al Armor? And then this what I don't like, Al. And Claudia, you weak. Weak black woman, you weak. He gonna say, Claudia, go to the next subject. Shut up. You the moderator. Give me Whoopi Goldberg. Excuse me, we ain't going to order second. We gonna let Armand. What else you got to say, sir? Armand, shut up, Al. Go ahead, Armand. Talking about go to the next subject. Because Armon Wiggins, he win in an argument. You want to go to the next show because you don't want to challenge him. No. Armon is in that seat for a reason. The white people want him in the seat. Let it sink in. You can go to them today. I don't want Armon Wiggins. Them white folks will override that. We don't care what you want. We own this. Shut up and get back on that plantation, or you will be replaced immediately with another light skin. And this person will have a real lining. They ain't got to spray it. Shut up. You thought fucking Annie was talking that mess. He was replaced. They own that. You don't own Fox Soul. Neither does Claudia. If them white folks want Wiley on there, guess what? I'll be on there. And if you got something to say, you gone. They the owner. You'll just be there red and upset. And I'm sorry. If you producers, the white people, I love white people. They're the best. They're the best. I tap dance from the white people. Give me the opportunity. I tap dance. Anyway, but he would get a rebuke. I said, hold on, player. First of all, excuse me, production. I know this is controversial, but don't you ever call me son or boy. I'm a man. All right? You call me son or boy again, we're going to have some words, sir. I'm trying to respect you because you're my elder, but you're getting out of order. I will check you. I don't give a damn if you in your 50s. I'm going to bring you back to reality. This is 2024. You talk to me with respect. Put a Mr. behind my name. Excuse me, I no disrespect to the public, but you ain't gonna keep calling me no boy and son. You out of order. I rebuke you in that uneven lining. On the behalf of that black woman you cheated on with a man, Star Jones, you rebuke. And I didn't like that. Because I'm like, why in the world would y'all allow this to go on Fox Soul? They love it. Claudia love it. Because that's what they love. They love to see black folks go back and forth with each other. They love that. No different when they used to blindfold black little children and tie one of their arms behind, and they will put them in the ring, and they would love to be entertained to see those little black boys just whoop each other, and whoever win, yeah, they love to be entertained by black drama. And then the real money they make the billions. We give you a piece of crumb. But the real money, Fox Corporation making it all. Because after you get done with that, you still got to go to HBCU and teach. The Fox Corporation ain't got to do that. They making money and they sleep. They get it all. They give you that little piece of salary. And what they make is billions. You can tell by his line that he ain't got $1 billion in the bank. And if he did, it's going to go towards the rest of that face because it's already swollen because of the Botox. He's upset at Armon. Look how his skin ain't botched. It ain't botched yet. Please, Armon Wiggins, don't botch your face. Smooth, chocolate skin, teeth white, them lips, botch. It's botch. Baby, them juice shots. He swollen up like a piece of potato, a sweet potato at that. So and for Claudia, I feel like this woman, it's like then she was on our side. It's just like for me, I couldn't do it. I can do it, but it's gonna be a show. It's gonna be it's gonna be a show. I just don't like the way Al was being disrespectful to Armon. I don't like the boy talk or son, young man. Shut up. Now, what if he say, okay, old man, okay, grandpa, you would be offended. You would be offended if he said, okay, Gramps, okay, old timer. What's up, old timer? Old timer, what's on your mind, old timer? You would get offended. I'm old enough to be your father. Don't call me old timer. Well, don't call him young man or son. And this is a younger picture before the botch. You still can get that haircut together. So he always had a treacherous haircut. Too busy sleeping with the barbers to fix a good liner and a good alleviate. He's too busy sleeping with the male barbers. It ain't the females. He will lie to them and put on good spray and finesse them just to get their check. So I personally felt like it was wrong. And I'm saying this because Armon Wiggins can't say it because he wants that opportunity and he wants it bad. He wants it bad. He don't care if you insult me. I just want this opportunity. I want it. Call me boy. Insult my age. I don't care. I want to be famous. But he want to drag out because he keep that fake laugh. Claudia, what did you want to say? He really want to say, you care. I was like, I want to drag you. And then I went to Armon Wiggins' page. And I'm trying to take up for him. He got the audacity to be up there playing tic-tac-toe. He up there playing Build the Block. Armon Wiggins. I'm trying to take up for Armon Wiggins. This man went and did an event building up some blocks, playing bingo, playing tic-tac-toe with that uneven hat. It was about 10 people in the building. It was just like, and then he pretended to laugh. I said, what is this? Is this what you went to Hollywood for? To play tic-tac-toe? Man, you could have did that at home. You mean to tell me they paid you to put blocks up? What the hell is this? I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm too real for Hollywood. I couldn't do it. What? I don't play no children game. Let's do karaoke or something. You ain't about to see me take pictures with Cardi B playing Uno. That ain't me. Oh, Wiley, what are you doing? I'm playing Uno and I love it. What? Man, get that out my face. You better be glad I didn't get invited to that event. I would have pushed them blocks off that table. What the world is this? Bring some turkey, fried chicken, french fries. Bring the drinks. Bring the strippers. Let's have a party. Bring Diddy and Carisha and the male escorts. I don't want to be playing no Teletubbies and jumping rope and playing foosball and playing laser. What kind of cheap Tubi game night was that? And the man, he made it seem like it was gonna be iconic. Brother, it was about 10 people, and y'all all there playing tic-tac-toe and Uno. Brother, is that's making it? Brother, I'll stay at home. I'm sorry, I'm not jealous. I promise you I'm not jealous. I'm just a jokester. I'm happy he got paid to play tic-tac-toe. Good. But I'm still going to talk about it because it looked foolish. You should have just seen them pictures. It was just overhyped. Then that ugly hat he had on. Then he got one that looked like a woman. Now he's his male character. He was unrecognizable. Got that mold on his mustache. It's just like, is this what we seeing? Is this the big event that you was booked to host? Girl, bye. But you want to be Hollywood. Okay. You're about 2 sessions away from a freak off. Back to Al. You know I got to throw my little thing in where Armon Wiggins. Yeah, I just feel like, Al, with all due respect, sir, you are educated. You are my elder. You have walked this earth for about 5 decades. You're old enough to be my father, right? But respectfully, sir, Brother Reynolds, Elder Reynolds, you have to understand, though you live longer than Armon Wiggins and myself, young people deserve to have their voices heard, Elder Reynolds. Elder Al, we deserve to have our voices heard. Elder, yes, you gonna throw that wisdom on me, brother, but let that youthful voice give what he got to say, brother. Elder Reynolds, let Armon Wiggins say what he got to say, because there is people that believe in his viewpoint. Elder Reynolds, like people believe in your viewpoint, but you cannot set a standard that if I don't agree, I got to interrupt and we got to move to the different slide. Brother, no. You're not in a classroom. You're not at an HBCU. You on Fox Soul. You on a panel show. This is a show where we have dialogue. And this not the show where we all are Democrats. This not the show that we all anti-Trump. This is a show where I have my own mindset. Just because I'm black doesn't mean I'm against Trump. Just because I'm a team Trump doesn't mean I'm against black. You got to be educated to understand that. What is the reason this person is voting for Trump? Because maybe this African-American that is voting for Trump got money and like his pro-business policies, right? Maybe I'm voting for Trump because maybe I like him when he was kicking out the illegal immigrants. We got to be able to have conversation. But don't assume because I mentioned Trump, you shut off. No, let's talk. And then if we don't agree, Elder Reynolds, we have to agree to disagree. Understand what I'm saying, Elder? Old timer? We have to agree to disagree. But please, respectfully, you're my elder, allow me to speak. If I give you the respect for you to give your 15-minute rant of how you against Trump, and I believe you are a closeted Republican, pretending to be a Democrat to keep your HBCU job, allow me that same courtesy to give my viewpoint. There's plenty of Republicans that you slept with. You is a down low Republican. You don't hang with liberals. You get up on that camera, you're down low again, pretending that you down with Democrat. You're not. Behind the scenes, you're having conversation with white people. I just don't understand, the culture. You be right there kicking with them and then twerking on them like you was twerking on Claudia. Let's bring Claudia up on the screen here. and Claudia, because we want to get into this particular segment that I seen on the show. Claudia and Al, you know, Armon, he's on the picture too. I'm gonna try to get. He's all at the bottom here. So Armon, they was having a conversation about. I would say they was having a conversation. Can a gay man assault a woman? And Armon was like, "Oh no, they can." I think what Armon Wiggins is mainly we're talking about feminine gay men, not into women, but you do have at the end of the day, what I would have said on the panel, at the end of the day, if you is a gay man, you still a man, and that doesn't excuse that you may not do it. But I understand what Armon Wiggins is saying, right? I also agree that because they were talking about the guy from the Real Housewives, Andy Cohen, and I guess he's accused of doing something weird with a woman or whatever. You got to investigate, just like all allegations. And just because you got gay doesn't mean you are exempt from that. I mean, Larry Reed is a gay man. He's accused of violating Levante. He violated him when he was 14 years old. And he's a closeted gay. Now he's open or closeted. But he admitted that he slept with Vincent. So he's a bisexual at best. My thing, what I also want to say is, you got to respect boundaries. Don't be touching on people unless they give you permission, unless it's consensual, etc. And then we also have to investigate. It's so many allegations. Every allegation got to be treated serious. Every allegation have to be investigated. And just like if you at a job and someone accuse you or something, if you work and have they accuse you or something, they remove you from the situation. They investigate. And then once they do a complete investigation, either yay, you can come back, or nay, you can't. I believe because society so much with allegations, like everybody is just canceling people like crazy. Some people are getting canceled without due process, etc. When I read this book, Brian Banks he was in high school, and a black woman, she decided to accuse Brian Banks of R-word. They was teenagers, right? She got caught and she said that Brian Banks R-worded her. So Brian Banks, the police came to his home, arrest him, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, Brian Banks, Brian Banks he was innocent. He didn't do it, blah, blah, blah. The woman lied. She admitted on Facebook that she lied. It was crazy. So it's sad, but people cancel him in his community because they believe he was an R-word. Maybe some believe it, some didn't, but it stuck with him, and it hurt his career because he never was able to have this successful NFL career because he was a star football player, and so his life was over for a period of time. But when it comes to gay people, what they say, I actually was assaulted by. Oh my gosh! So I'm sorry about that. So when it comes to this, all allegations got to be investigated. I believe if Andy was a straight man, he would have been temporarily removed, not fired, especially if he was black. But white people get to get away with things more, I believe, more often than blacks. So I also feel that Foxo, Armon Wiggins, Al, and Claudia is a great trio. Again, but my constructive criticism is I'll have to stop interrupting Armon Wiggins. If this is supposed to be the quote unquote urban type of view show or urban type of talk show or urban type of The Real show when The Real was on the air, you got to allow each party to talk. I do not like when I watch The View and they try to interrupt, and Whoopi Goldberg does a great job to let everybody speak, and they have more than 3 people. There's no in the world that y'all interrupted. Al, you interrupting Armon. Like, girl, wait till he finish. Stop it. You're not right in every situation. Then Armon Wiggins fans, the Starships, what do he call his people? Starlight? Tell me they right now, because I missed the B&B squad. I can't know the name. Starlight. They was commenting in the chat talking about hashtag cancel Al Reynolds. They said cancel the man. They said cancel him in his AARP card. They pretty much said that in the chat. So I'm like, why they want to cancel this? Because then because I was reading the chat when I was live, and they kept saying cancel already. So I'm like, what? So I'm like, let me go and go and watch it. But I had to keep Foxhole running because it deletes and they re-air. So I had to go out and rewind back to that to the segment because I only watch for TGIF. Not saying the other shows can't be great, but they don't have me on there. So they put me on there. They don't have to put me on TGIF. Put me on another show. We'll wake it up. Put me on the Face Off. Any other type of show, baby. We wake it up. So yeah, they make it unlisted. So I that's what I feel. And I would love to have that dialogue on any shows, right? And I understand it. But until then, we home. We talking about it here. We creating conversations here. But I also feel like Al and our elders, as well as the youth, we have to listen to each other. We have to listen. I can learn from my elder, and he can learn from his from the youth, right? We can learn from each other. We can learn from each other. Okay. So Armon have his opinion, and whether you agree or not, it's his opinion. And he creates dialogue. When nobody really talking about this show like that until Armon really got on it. Like for me, personally, I'm talking about it. Religious. I talk about this show more, way more. And fucking Anita was on there, but I wasn't interested in fucking Anita. I'm interested in my favorite celebrity, Armon Wiggins. My favorite celebrity. So we have a relationship. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's my oldest brother. All right. That is my oldest brother. He's 35 years old. I'm 2 years younger than him. That's my older brother. And so he have that older brother energy. I'm a young brother. I'm like, I ain't gonna listen to what you're saying, but I'm still listen, but I'm not gonna admit that I actually listen to, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that he really wants this opportunity. I'm hearing that they're in conversations. I think he should get it. Or you give it to more, keep the door open, for other people. I also think you should throw away the whole union stuff because that's unfair. Man, throw the union away. Like, why should it just be union people? That's stupid and dumb. Why should people have to be a part of a union and pay $3,000 in the initiation fee to be on YouTube? That don't make no damn sense. Make that make sense to me. Why do I have to be a part of SAG and the SAG union to be on YouTube? That don't make sense. You mean to tell me I got to pay $3,000 to be on YouTube? Man, please. But that rule don't really exist. Child, please. Y'all will make sure somebody get on there without being a part of the union, and then make sure they get a part of the union, just to keep a good look. Anyway, that's not here or there. But also what I will say is, Al, I would love for you to come on the Wiley Show. Don't give YouTube that. No, YouTube never had that idea. YouTube love to make money with independent content creators. You make more. I would love to have, because unions they're a dying breed, to be honest. I would love to have Al on the Wiley Show. So if y'all can send me Al information, I want to reach out to my brother, to my elder. I want to reach out to Elder Al, and I would love to get Elder Al on the show. I want to talk to my elder. We did reach out to Sister Claudia. That's Mother Claudia Jordan, Mother Jordan. We reached out to Mother Jordan, and we did send Mother a message over there on the Instagram, right, Paul? We did we send Mother Claudia Jordan. We sent her a message on Instagram to come on the show. She have not responded yet, but we did send her a message. So we want to get our elder on the show, right? And so we are talking with him. And I'm talking to communicating with him on the air, it's gonna get to him because I know y'all. He's watching it right now. His name is in the title, so anytime people name go in the title, they will be watching. So I know that for a fact. He's somewhere in his robe, drinking a nice little cocktail, okay, and with his feet up on that nice flat screen, big screen, grading papers. Okay. So we would love to talk about Claudia acting, being an actress on Tubi. Show, Paul, stop that. So we would love to talk to Claudia about her amazing acting career on Tubi, but about how she's able to walk on those independent, low budget sets. We want to know how she's able to navigate Tubi. So I just want to know how does she really navigate that as a Tubi actress. So we are going to talk to her about that career, and it's many other things we want to talk to her about. Being, how does she navigate being successful Tubi actress, being unmarried? Do she ever feel like she's going to have children at the age of 53? I really want to know how, being a half century old, do she feel like, how is she able, because she's at the half century. So I just want to know about that, right? So I really want to talk to my elders, and I want to talk to my elders. So um yeah, don't y'all feel like we have like an elder series with the elders, and start with Elder Reynolds, Mother Claudia Jordan? You know what I'm saying? I would love to talk to my elders. They are elders, and we should respect our elders, right? All right, I would love that. What do you think, right? Right, audience? Clap if you want me to do that. Give me a clap. Right? Yeah, I would love that. We would love to like talk to our elders, because our elders can teach us something, right? And Al can teach me a lot of things. And so we would love to see Mother Jordan to be there for us. And as I can say, I would love her. That is my mother. That's mother, right? That's Mother Jordan. And I would love to see her, because I feel like if we don't get her on the show, I don't understand. We should be able to get her on the show. And so we are trying to get Elder Al on the show. Moderators, if you all can make sure y'all reach out to me behind the scenes and get Elder Al on the show, man. Mm-hmm. All right. Anybody want to call in? Oh, I know what's name upset at me because he wanted to party with me. I know he upset with me, but child getting older. I never thought. Now, back in the day, I used to get it in. Back in my 20s, before my 20s, I used to get it in. But now, child, I'm older now. That's bye. Yeah, I'm older now. Mm-hmm. All right. Elder Al. They not coming and calling them elders. Well, that's what they are. Well, what should we call them? 972-674-9462. I mean, what should we call them? If we cannot call them elders, what should we call them? I mean, where's the outrage when he called him son or boy? He could say, or son. Like, what's the problem here? Because they are elders. I mean, I just make me understand. 972-674-9462. Just make me understand. All right. Oh, it's late. Y'all sleep. I forgot we old. We are elders. Baby, I forget. Okay. Baby, y'all got y'all knees up. Y'all in the bed watching me with y'all earbuds in the air. I told you we ain't got no young crowd. Y'all called in early because it was 6 o'clock. Baby, the pot roast was in the oven. Baby, the kids was you getting together. They said, my dad, you done got your wine. Baby, you oiled up your body. You in the bed, watch me on your television screen. You don't feel like being on the phone. You've been working at that job with that headset. You still hearing voices from ruthless, like nasty customers. Baby, you in your PJs. You ain't stunned getting on that phone to get no dialogue. Only thing you want to see, Wiley go live, entertain us. We don't want to get on that phone. You in the bed. You ain't stunned, call in. Your knees hurt. You oil yourself. Some of y'all about charging up your rolls. You about to gear up that rolls and about to go and dig in yourself. Right. Some of y'all waiting on y'all man to come back to bring home some food from Uber Eats. Some of y'all got Uber Eats on the way. Some of y'all already are drunk. Come on. I just got on the phone with somebody that was drunk. Okay. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hi, Wiley. I was only calling because you're giving us a hard time.
They oiling their body up. They put that Bengay, that olive oil, blessed oil, all of you, baby. You get that Epsom salt, baby. You in a good sleep.
No, I did want to say that I was gonna try to binge watch Fox Soul, but I did stumble upon your video talking about how Al was giving Armon a hard time, and I was totally confused because the week that he was there the first time, he was like pro Armon, but it's almost like he doesn't want Armon to get that final seat, so he wants to ruin his live, like how he reacts on live, because I think Al is kind of leaning more towards T.S. Madison. I think he wants T.S. Madison to have that permanent seat, and it seems like they're getting down to the wire of who they want on that show.
Yep.
And it has to be either between Armon, T.S. Madison, and maybe Dustin. I'm not sure if he's qualified to do it, but it does make sense. And it's just like a 360 from Al to Armon from the week before to the week now. Because everybody was like, oh, it was Claudia, but then now Claudia kind of took a step back, and Armon kind of realized, like, okay, I messed up with Claudia. Let me more have her side, but still stay true and stay true to who I am. But Al is firing him up. So
yes, and you can clearly. I'm glad you see it, because I'm like, wait a minute, is I'm seeing this? Is somebody else seeing this? Right? I'm seeing it, but you see it. Okay.
No, it was so I'm caught up on because I'm not watching it live. I'm watching it like the next day at 12 p.m. So I'm caught up on every show up until Thursday. Obviously I didn't see tonight's show, and I'm telling you, like, I've been kind of watching you, so I saw your video and I was like, well, what does he mean? Like, Al is going off on him. But then no, I mean, I noticed it, and then after looking at your video, I actually counted the times how many he said boy on that Wednesday show, because the Wednesday show was played. The Thursday show was played today. And yeah, it had to be at least 10 to 15 times he called him boy. So it's something going on. Because he was, in the beginning, he was up Armon, like, you can come back anytime. And now it goes from you can come back anytime to boy.
Yeah.
So something's going on behind the scenes.
Absolutely.
That's all. I mean,
and you can tell. But my thing is this: I don't care what's going behind. Let him finish his point of view, and then you can call me why to get it. It's getting so he was unhinged. The other day he called Claudia crazy. He said, "If you believe in that, Claudia, you're crazy too." This day is boy, young son. Claudia, go to the next one. Go to the next. I'm like, girl, shut up.
Well, Al kind of noticed that Claudia was kind of leaning more towards Armon and being more open-minded in what Armon was kind of saying. And the thing about Claudia is, it's like, you really got to give it to her. She doesn't like the underdog. She likes the underdog. Let me rephrase that. So she's not going to sit here and let you just get crucified. Like, she's going to kind of be like, okay, yeah, I can kind of see what he's talking about. So it's something with Al that he just doesn't want him in that third chair.
Yeah.
It's something with him. It's like, he's just like, Claudia, I don't know. Like I said, it's like, you could tell something.
And then also too, and I'm also feel like when people do Fox Soul, I'm noticing that Armon is not as active on YouTube. I wonder, is that in the contract? If they get the job, they got to neglect their YouTube channels. Is that in the contract here?
It's coming across like they don't have time. Like, you know what I mean? Because they have to prepare for the subjects. Because you don't want to go with you. Like, the more prepared. Like, okay, what I saw with Armon the first week he went, he was really going opinion based. Like, he wasn't doing his due diligence in the research. He was just like, I'm just gonna give my opinion. And then he kind of saw, especially when he was talking in the reference to SA, he wasn't mindful because he was just giving his opinion. This go around, I noticed that he actually read, he actually like looked at the videos, he actually took his time in the opinion that he's giving. It was more of an educated opinion because he did the research behind. Like, he just didn't take it as, I'm just gonna, like he does his YouTube, this is just how I feel. So I think that it gives off that they have to prepare for the show. So since they have to prepare for the show,
really prepared. They just too prepared. They like Hillary Clinton, and that's why Donald Trump won. See, Hillary,
Al don't be prepared. Al will straight up look at something and say, I didn't even watch that.
Right.
I don't know how he's getting away with this.
Right. Because, you know.
Yeah, it's really crazy, to be honest.
He slept with the right white man. We know that. Let's be clear. He ain't going on them yachts with no black folk like that. He going with a lot of white men. Billionaire.
But you can tell that Armon is spending time. So I think that because he's spending time on these, and these are many different subjects. Like, if you see an Armon live, he's giving you 5 subjects tops. They're going into like 5 subjects per segment. So that's a lot of information that you kind of have to prepare for.
And then a lot of times, if you're not a type of person that don't do that on your channel, then it will be foreign, right? If you're a person that talk about Donald Trump or talk about news and blah, 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 you prepare because that's just you on your good. Oh, that's just your everyday life. It's easy. It's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because you watch so much, you talk about this on your channel, but because he just talk about one particular subject,
yeah,
and then you go in there and talk about stuff you never talked about on your YouTube channel, it's something. Then when you do Fox Soul, then you go back to talk about female hip, and this is the fear, and this just dropped in my spirit that I see for Armon Wiggins. I fear that he will lose his base by chasing this. And his base.
If he gets it, that's the only way he's going to lose his base.
Yeah.
If he doesn't get it, he'll return right back, and he'll actually have more followers.
Right. But then it also can backfire because you got to be, because like fucking Aniva, like I've noticed like his platform had went down, then it only boosts back up when they fell out. You remember that?
Right.
Many people were telling me like, fucking Aniva numbers wasn't that big, that much engagement when he was on Fox.
Right.
So it only became so huge. Like, oh my, them old numbers with the wig is when he fell out with Fox. So,
and then if you notice too, Funky Dineva, he never really got rid of his YouTube altogether. So it has to be something where it's not that you don't want to be on. It's like you don't care about your channel. It's the simple fact that you may not have. I mean, and the one thing Funky Dineva did say was, you put in a lot of hours at Foxtel, and I felt like I wasn't getting compensated the proper amount of money.
Oh, you're not?
For the hours that I was putting in. Right.
Because
so that's going to be the same for Armon.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing because
going to be the same.
It's going to be the same because this is why he's not educated. Fox is worth billions. All of them, everything that Fox Soul is doing, Armon have the money right now to produce his own shows. If he cut back on the veneer budget, the Gucci budget, the Prada budget, you have the resources to do what Fox Soul is doing. Because the problem going to be, he going to be doing more work. The check ain't going to change. Why would they fucking not even leave? If it didn't work for him and he's way more established than Armon, what the hell they going to for Armon? He have less skin in the game. So
I think
I just feel like, for me, because of this mindset and listen to other people, it is best you in more control of your own than joining Fox. Because if you know the history of Fox, baby, Fox had all them successful black shows. Soon when they was in a position to get more white NFL stuff, white basketball, white stuff, they canceled all of them black shows.
I think personally, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a huge Armon Wiggins fan. I've been following him for a while. So, and it's actually, I actually thought you hated the guy in the beginning, but then now that you said you're his biggest fan, I'm kind of like, oh, okay, I kind of respect him more. That's
I'm the biggest fan.
Hold him accountable.
Right, I hold him accountable. Anybody that talk about somebody when I'm criticizing, baby, you getting the engagements. I'm keeping it algorithm. I'm his biggest. I'm critical. I'm critical.
Yeah.
And so, and blah, 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 blah. And if you smart, you love that attention, right? And because I'm just critical. I just didn't like the boy part. And I'm glad you listened and you went and you heard because he kept saying boy.
Yeah.
You seen it. I saw it. So, and I love her.
Yeah, I just because I've been a fan for Armon for like a while, I can he himself is ready to take it up a notch.
Absolutely.
Like he's ready.
Yes, ma'am.
He's ready. He's ready. He's patiently waited. He's been fasting, manifesting. This is like the second year in a row. He's been getting into it. If you really pay attention to him, he's been slowly inserting himself into, people who have been, mainstream, i.e. Carisha, i.e. this rapper, i.e. that, i.e. trying to, do what they need to do. And he's ready to make his own mark. So I can't, we would be selfish to say, hey, we want you to stay and build your own. Sometimes you might need Fox Soul in order to become even bigger.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Right. But I also will say to never abandon what you created.
I don't think he's going to do that.
Because that's all I'm saying. Because what I'm looking at, and then people say he can't be controversial. He was just controversial about Cardi B on social media, on Twitter. So I know that.
Well, he's about to drop a video now about Cardi B.
Right, but he cussed that woman out on Twitter, right? Said all type of stuff, right? So what I'm saying is that I feel like in this particular, should he get it? Absolutely. I think it would be, but he will understand truly why so many black creators that have been in the business for a long time have those grievances, because he kept saying, Monique, you're going to see for yourself. You're going to go in there. You're going to feel like, because you're going to look at your YouTube checks that you make on your own independently. And you're going to see how much more work you're doing on Fox Soul. And you're going to see like the check ain't checking. You're going to see that because fucking Aniva said a point like he made more on he can make that and more on his platform. So and then what fucking Aniva said, I would love him to show the receipt because it didn't make sense to me. He said he got paid $250,000 a year to do it. So was that true?
I think the thing about Armon is that
would Armon get that $250,000 salary? Is what I'm saying.
He could take it. He could take that money.
I'm not only that, offer him that 200 because fucking Aniva got. Let's just say $250. Do you think Armon Wiggins will get a $250,000 or more salary to do Fox Soul?
I think he'll get more because I think he's more professional than Funky Dineva. I'm sorry, I looked at Funky Dineva's recent videos. Armon Wiggins is in 4K, baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But do you know how Hollywood works? I don't know because I don't know if
Armon. It doesn't make sense.
I don't know if Armon Wiggins would get that $250,000 Funky Dineva. I think at best he may get $80,000. 90?
No, they're not gonna put it. They're not gonna do that.
I don't see they gonna match the 250. I will be shocked. I will be if fucking not even got 250,000. Let's be clear.
I personally think Armon's gonna negotiate a higher wage.
He should, because
he's not stupid.
If you I don't think he is at all. And this is why I like having these like type of conversations. I think it would be good for the culture. But I also feel like this show will not be successful if Al continues to insult Armon and cut him off. That will be.
I believe that Al will have no choice to back off once they make their final decision. I think Al is going extra hard is because he really wants T.S. Madison.
Yeah.
Now, the problem with T.S. Madison is she might be a little bit too big for this show.
That's true. Because she got a lot of projects outside of Foxhole.
She has a lot of projects.
And it's no
shade. With a lot of people.
She's more current than Claudia.
T.S. Madison, let me tell you something. You can't put somebody who has a full-blown Emmy on an un-Emmy show.
Oh, my God. Oh, let me drink to that. Uh-oh.
So they better humble themselves and go with what's right. If the Breakfast Club can do it, they can do it. You know, understand what I'm saying?
Slowly.
T.S. Madison is rubbing shoulders with people who are in higher upper echelon play. T.S. Madison is going when T.S. Madison leaves this earth, she's going to be known as the #1 transgendered activist.
Yeah.
Period.
But she also have a lot of her controversy. But I understand what you're saying. But that was
that
was a gag.
I mean, that comes with it.
Yeah,
that comes with it. That was like RuPaul.
RuPaul. Right. That was a gag. You said she's an Emmy Award on not an Emmy nominated show.
I mean, you can't. I'm telling you, you cannot rub elbows with RuPaul and RuPaul not see who you are.
Right, because RuPaul is controlled by the white people. Yeah, they.
Not only that, he's very historic in the LGBT, especially gay men. He's very historically conscious when it comes to that.
Absolutely.
It took him around to get along. I mean, with the trans part, but he did it. He started letting people in, and then boom, done. You know what I'm saying? So they have to be realistic of T.S. Madison's schedule, and they need to kind of humble themselves and say, okay, Armon might be the best one. So I just think that Al himself is gunning for Armon because he feels like, I don't want him here. And I think that he's going to have to back off if he actually gets that seat.
Yeah.
And I think that they'll talk to him and say, Al, you can't keep doing this to him because he's a permanent seater now. Because nobody's going to watch two black men go at it.
Especially two.
We're going to be like, they hate each other. What's the purpose of this?
Especially two gay black men. That's like a stereotype that you just living for. All you gays can get.
And then Claudia can't get a word in and she's the moderator.
Yeah. And
soon
then,
they're going to say, you've got to be kidding me.
I don't. And then it's like Claudia kind of exit. And then what I don't like is
Claudia's messy.
Right,
she's just messy. Oh yeah. You gotta get.
And I don't like that the males seem like they're dominating a woman like she can't get a voice. This reminded me when women didn't have the right to vote, or when women couldn't speak on the main hour at the civil rights march. This is Women History Month. Women went to I'm talking about black women. They went. So I'm sorry. Like, I feel like, man, y'all got to let her moderate. Like, and if Armon is not the problem, it's Al, he got that takeover spirit. Like, I don't know where it came from.
He didn't have that the first week. You don't remember?
He loved it. He said, "Oh, bring him back." That's
I love you.
I love you, Armon. HR, get him to come back. I love you.
We love you.
He said, Armon, you talking about Claudia Fred again? All right, you talking about
it was like, really?
And then he was giggling at Claudia. They was giggling. They both was just giggling.
Keying together. You would have thought they was besties.
She was crying.
Something
she felt offended. She fell out of the end cry. I was gagging. I was like, yes. Because
what has changed?
But that was Claudia karma when she allowed Flame Monroe to insult me and she didn't put me on that. That was her karma.
I saw that video too.
And I said, I'm at the video, Wiley, and that was her karma. That next week, she got the sniffles and she was crying. Y'all just don't understand. I was assaulted.
But I
laughing.
I will say this. I'm gonna say this. Black women are very strong. I mean, we all know that. And we're not going to allow Claudia not getting a voice if they're going to be bickering at each other.
Right.
So
Right.
they're going to pull all three of them in and say, we're losing our people, which is going to be us Black women, because we come to see, like, I'm not going to lie, I love Armon, I love Al, but I love to hear Claudia speak because I know she's an educated Black woman that's about her point. So at the end of the day, that's admirable. You understand what I'm saying? And let me tell you something. Claudia represents the Black women that didn't have kids.
That's true.
There's a lot of Black women out there. Guess what they're doing?
Yeah.
Watching them.
That's true.
So they're not going to allow, I mean, I hate to say it, two gay Black men bicker at each other and then her not be able to say something. So it would have to be something that they regroup and say that this has to be a cohesive type of thing. And Al has to back off. He has to. I think he's doing this because it's going down to, okay, because Armon made his SAG announcement. He posted it. He made it known, hey, I went on tour with, MC Hammer. And he's at the higher level than everybody else to be up for the next candidate.
And then he did like the press tour and stuff. And the reason why I think Dustin probably
press tour.
I don't know if Dustin is part of SAG, because if
that's another thing, they were thinking Dustin. I don't think Dustin did his due diligence.
How can he? Dustin never did. Did he ever do? I don't think he ever did a SAG production though. Because you, in order to get it, they say it have to be a SAG production in order to be eligible to pay your $3,000.
Well,
so
he didn't do his due diligence,
and they loved Dustin because they put him all in the commercial. Did you see the commercial?
And the commercials and everything. Dustin. You would have thought he went back twice.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know if he's gonna get it. So this is, baby, I feel like this is the first time where I'm talking about a show and I actually know the person. I've been on the phone with the person, right? Been on camera. Mm-hmm. This feel good. This is the new television channel. We do it dialogue, give it our no different. You know what I'm saying? Talk about network. You know how Fox News talk about CNN talk about Fox News, MSNBC, they talk about each other, but in their own distinctive way to responding to each other, right? I think that's so interesting. That is a question.
Yeah, I mean, there's no, I'm telling you, the higher ups, I mean, it's Fox, guys. They're going to pull them in and say, you can't keep going at him like this.
Yeah, this is Fox.
And then he'll go back to, I think he'll go in between the first week Armon got there to this week. You know what I mean? It'll be in between that. It'll be, okay, a little bit of, a little bit. He'll go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to allow it.
Age gap is a generational thing that typically.
You know the one? Okay. I'm going to be honest. I'm 38. I'm like 3 years older than Armon. I don't know what they're talking about. Okay. They were talking about subjects of Ja Rule. Armon knows who Ja Rule is. I was looking like, what are y'all? Like, first of all, okay. Now I can understand. Okay, the only thing that Armon embarrassed himself is when he said he didn't know who Billy D. Williams was. I'm thinking like, bro, your parents didn't tell you about no damn Billy D. Williams. It's not even an age thing. Your parents didn't tell you who Billy D. Williams was.
Right. Yeah.
Like, come on now. Don't even admit that, Armon. Yeah. I think what Armon is doing, he's kikiing too much to the point where he's not letting himself know. Like, you should stop letting him tell you don't know who Billy D. Williams is.
Right. And then when you kiki like that, they already think you stupid.
Stupid and young.
He think you dumb, uneducated, dumb. You know, like what do they call those African Americans that's bourgeoisie? Like they bougie. Like
bourgeoisie.
Yeah, bourgeoisie. Yeah, that's Al. That's Al.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then Claudia, to me, is just a joke to her. She's like, oh, whatever.
I just want to see you playing it. She love it because she ain't on the chop about, baby. She is eating that up.
She's messy. You got to understand the underline of Claudia is I'm here for the mess.
Yeah, she's here. She's.
But like, you can't take her personal because it's like I'll be here for the mess. But don't take me personal. I'm not about to fight and kick and hit you. I'm just here to see the key. Where's the key at?
You love the key. like she brought Flame up there. She know what she's doing, and I stay on her.
Yeah.
And then she is so messy. So why is she in my DM talking about Trump? Because I responded and said, "Oh, I love Trump." What do you love about it? Blah, blah, blah. So we having Fox Soul dialogue about politics in a DM.
But do it. I say do that stuff. So, don't take her personal.
I challenge her. I don't take this stuff personal.
Yeah.
One, because I look at it like when you work in the workplace, you have people that you don't like, but you still be professional. The same thing with Claudia or whatever. I'm still me. I'm still in the chat or whatever, because now that we know the rules are, you ain't got to look straight in the camera, because Armon Wiggins was looking to the side. Al was reading the document, trying to pretend like he did his research. He looking all to the corner.
Did you see the way Al cut Armon off as if he didn't know how to read?
Yeah, he did. I saw that.
That was disgusting.
That was very disgusting. But that's that. And I just can't wait till he get it where he can get him in his place, baby. I remember I was watching The View, right? So Sarah, she got what's the black woman name? She got her together. The one that is the one that's the lawyer.
I know who you're talking about. She's kind of like a little bit like, I don't want to say Sunny.
Like yeah, Sunny. Yeah. She got Sunny together.
Sunny, okay.
She got well. Let me say this. They was talking about the IBF, like the child.
I remember that.
She got her together. I was like, damn, that's what I'm talking about. She challenged her.
He'll get to that point. And the thing about Armon is he has to. Hopefully he's elevated, because we all know when Armon goes on the rant.
Because like today,
the crazy
Armon Wiggins, he went on, and I was shocked. I thought he was on the cleanse, but then he posted on the thing, "This my last day." Did he say last day, or I did whatever? He off the cleanse. I said, okay, he back turning up on that bottle. I can tell when I can tell when he off of it. And see, when you do those cleanse, like it ain't really. You temporarily clean, because then you go right back into.
So the thing about Armon is what he has to do is he has to protect his energy. He has to protect himself.
Yeah.
I personally would sip on that show. I wouldn't get drunk. I wouldn't get drunk before the show. I would sip on that show and talk and sip and talk. You never see anybody be like, because what Claudia and Al have, and call it what you want or not, they possess the wherewithal to trick you into thinking it's all good, and then when you mess up, they be like, "That's on her mind, baby." Like, you know what I'm saying? And
they'll
make you
feel like,
it's okay.
And that's why you gotta understand them people. I go in church, so I know that nice and nasty. I know you don't like
right.
I feel the energy, so I understand the culture. I know I see right through them, and so for Al, I would love it because I'm a challenge him. I will come in doing quotes. I'm a comedian, so I would get Al together. I'm like, okay,
you got to stick to the subject, and that's the thing. Armon has to. He can go off in a tangent.
Yeah, you
and
have.
When he goes off in a tangent, it's because he's drinking too much and all this extra stuff. He has to know that.
Yeah, you're right.
He has to know if Al is talking to me about Slick Rick. I'm just throwing this out there. Don't call me a light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Don't call me no light skinned punk. Like, just keep it to Slick Rick. And they would, and they're gonna push his buttons to get him out of character. Yeah. Al is currently doing it. The only reason why Armon is surviving is because he's on a cleanse.
That's true.
So he better be careful when he starts, because he wants to keep his job.
Yeah, you got.
I'm telling you,
and
it looks like Al doesn't want him there anyway.
And this is why Armon Wiggins, unfortunately, I don't know, because he can't even handle when I antagonize him, and we're not even on the screen together.
Well,
so it's just when
I got to figure that out.
Because I tried to train him, but he still get triggered when I say stuff. He just a couple of weeks before this. Before the new year, we were just on the platform. He couldn't handle it. Like, and
I saw that, but that was before his cleanse. But I saw that video.
But my point is, if you're allowing Wiley, who you never met, to trigger you because you're watching it, how can you handle Al? And you couldn't handle Wiley.
And no disrespect, but Al's in his 50s, so he's been doing this for years.
He's been doing this and he's educated.
Yeah, he's a teacher.
He's a professor. So if you allow,
he teaches not too far from where I live.
Right. This is why I tell people, like, if you can't handle Wiley, it's gonna get worse the higher you go up. Baby, I'm smart.
Armon better not. If he knows what's good, if he's smart, he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I have a lemon drop and just straight lemon juice with ice."
Yeah, he because I'm telling his weakness and some of his best shows have been when he was under the influence. No shade.
On his platform.
On his platform has been the best ever.
Not on Fox Soul.
Not on Fox Soul. But my point is, see, when you do that and then you try to go on the cleanse, I seen the email. Oh, he dry. Damn, what Wiley, can you get under his skin? Like, what's going on? He put that flat when he put that flash screen up.
Armon's not dry.
No, I'm talking about on his platform. When he went on the
let them
I can tell when he's on the cleanse. When he did the flat screen before he went to the set, I told him to go back to, he was dry. I am a listener of Armon. I knew him from his Facebook garage days all the way from now.
Okay.
I said he's sober. It's not that he's dry. I'm gonna use the word sober. I know the sober Armon. I know the drunk Armon.
Yeah, but do we really want the weed smoking and excuse me?
To me being honest,
let's put all the allegedly.
Me being honest. Me being honest. Absolutely, I want it. Let me tell you why.
You want that on Fox Soul?
Absolutely. Let me tell you why.
No.
For me, the reason why I want it is because Fox got two. See, again, we still talking about Fox. Fox on Tubi. What do you see on Tubi? What movie do you see? I answer that question, ma'am. Do you see black people? I'm talking about what keep people going to Tubi. I know they got mainstream movies, but majority of the films, low budget rapper. This person, it was a movie I watched. The guy was sleeping with his sister. The storyline was he had a relationship sleeping with the sister, and the sister husband or sister boyfriend, caught them getting it in the room, sister and brother. So that's controlled by Fox. And you know what? On that movie, guess what? Playing commercials, washing commercials, sneaker commercials, Tic Tac sneaker bars, all the mainstream ads on there. And that's Tubi. Because Tubi is free, but it's not ad free. Follow me.
I just think you need to be okay.
You should be professional for Fox Soul because that ain't Tubi.
Right, because you're with the likes of a professor and a political commentary.
I understand that. Yeah, I get it.
And then also the thing about it is I just think that it was a point I was going to make. I think it was just dealing with like his plat. Okay, this is what I was going to say. I remember it now. Funky Dineva with the wig on YouTube is not the same Funky Dineva that was on Fox Soul.
That's true.
Okay, he would get on Fox Soul, take the wig off, not wear lipstick, clean cut. I doubt that Funky Dineva was drinking as much as he was drinking when he had the wigs on. But he himself knew that when I got on Fox Soul, I was with the likes of these people. Now, I'm not saying you have to change, but Armon, you definitely have to elevate. And there's nothing wrong with elevation and evolving. Plants, plants always want to get to the fruit stage.
Right.
We as adults have to understand that we're all connected in some way, shape, or form. If we're not busting out fruits just like plants, we're not elevating, because whether we like it or not, we're gonna die.
Right.
So you want to be to your fullest potential.
Amen.
Funky Dineva knew, if I want to get to my Funky Dineva, and he did this, he would get off Fox Soul, put that wig on, and scream and yell in that camera all day and all night.
Yeah, and I think
Armon has to do that.
Yeah.
If he want to smoke and drink, you get on the Armon Wiggins show and you go crazy. But when you set foot in that place with a political commentary on the white man's, Synergy casted channel, you do what you need to do to evolve and elevate yourself. You tell those people it's a lemon drop, and you drink lemonade with the little bit of soda in it.
And I think for Armon, this is a suggestion. I think he need someone to he need you know how they do the mock,
like a
debate?
PR rep or something,
like a mock debate. He need to have somebody to play Al, somebody to play Cardi. I will play Al. I will get a botch lip, get some glasses, give me a look, Mr. Cosby sweater. Get somebody to, and I could get somebody to play, or I could play Claudia, but I will play Al. Let me antagonize you so we will do subjects that they do so you can get trained on how to do it. Because they do it in debates. Donald Trump never could follow the mock debate off script, but that's Donald Trump, he's white. But
that's a great idea.
That's what he need. He need that training. You need to sit with somebody that you can't motherfucking stand, and that's me. That trigger, you need somebody that can trigger you, and then I say to trigger your button, and let's see if you keep your cool. You need a mock trial.
You need what he also
yeah.
I think he's doing pretty good. It's just that he definitely needs to stick to the subject.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
If he doesn't stick to the subject,
people want that.
That's when he's going to start to take it personal.
And then he got to understand people want that spot badly. People are for that. For me, I knew, okay, I'm not a part of the union, but it's other people that in Hollywood want that spot. Because if it's true that fucking Taniva got paid $250,000, baby, you got people with Grammys want that. Just
right.
So that's why a lot of people want it. Women want it. Everybody that's why they on it. They want it. Even T.S. Madison, who don't want $250,000 just to sit in your home, right?
So, yeah, no, I agree. So, I just think T.S. is she's very busy. Like I think
T.S. will do it. T.S. The reason why
she would do it.
The reason
I just don't know about long term. Right. She'll be taking a lot of time off to overwhelm herself.
She'll do that because she's doing her morning show. She do another show, whatever the case may be. I think she would do it. I just think Armon really wants it, and let's hope he gets it. But also, the other test will be, what if you don't get it? How are you going to react to being rejected? Because
I think he'll take his I think he'll take his the fame. I mean, the people that he came and just have a bigger platform. And then
I'm talking about like if they announce that it's Dustin next week and not Armon, how would you think Armon would react to that?
Dustin lame. He should act out.
No, I'm just saying, like if they pick, let's hypothetical. If they pick Dustin, say, we're making him as a full-time permanent host, not Armon. How do you think Armon will handle that?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on how he's evolved. The old Tim would talk about it, and then but what I've seen recently, he's been very hush-hush, very quiet, very thank you, very Hollywood, very stick to the positive point.
Right, because that's great. That's great because the reason why I think that it would be different, because if he don't get it, not only will Wiley talk about it, other people are talking, oh, he didn't get it, blah, blah, blah. It will antagonize, because that opens the door for me, because I'm an antagonist. Oh, he didn't get the show and blah, 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 blah. You did all that butt kiss about. Can you handle that? Come on.
I think he's elevating to be able to handle it.
I think, and so that will be his test. It will be, because as you see about the Cardi B stuff, you couldn't handle when people, blah, blah, blah. You told your truth. You got triggered. And him and Cardi B best friend were arguing. So I'm saying it's still in him. I just saw it today on Twitter. So I
think with the whole Cardi B situation of him is he really wanted to be her friend, and I don't mean to bring like astrology in it, but Cardi B is like a Libra and he's a Gemini. Libras and Geminis really get along with each other. So it's like I think he really, really, really wanted to be her friend. And I think that's that whole like, the backstory of, I don't want to like bring all this up.
No, I hear what you're saying, but
the Jason Lee thing, because he was trying to feed Cardi B's head. So it really kind of messed them up, because they were really getting to a point where they were like getting comfortable with each other.
It wasn't.
And
what happened was he was getting comfortable with Cardi. Cardi didn't feel the same. You gotta understand these celebrities.
She kind of tripped up, and she kind of
used okay, boost me up. I need an ally, and nobody, And then what messed Armon Wiggins up? He will slip up and say, "Oh, I like Nicki, but Cardi B can't rap like that." This, if you go back to the history, he have always
said he was a bar first.
Right. He had been a bar first. And even when he went to Barty Gang, but Nicki got them bars. See, Cardi can't boo bar, but looks.
Yeah, he's always been pretty consistent with that.
Right. But that's a backhand that's a backhand compliment. That's just like, oh yeah, girl, you look good, but you don't look good better than my new girl. Like that's a back. What?
Yeah.
That's
Well,
you understand how insulting that is. You got to understand she got people in her inner circle too, in her ear, like, girl, he don't like you. And Ken Barbie,
yeah.
you know how active Ken Barbie, he built his platform with the relationship of Cardi. So when they was going back and forth, he told the truth. Whatever he echoed, Cardi B co-signs that because
Well, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
allegedly, I believe it because when they went toe
yeah,
to toe, it's nowhere in the world because you never seen Ken Barbie go toe to toe with Armon Wiggins. Have you ever seen that? I've never seen it.
never,
He always played like
never.
I knew it was gonna happen because I know how you feel about him. You don't like the flip flopping. You don't like the shade.
Well, Cardi doesn't like it either.
And Cardi don't like it. So, but she has to
Uh-huh.
play her cards right. Eventually, Armon Wiggins probably will not get blocked because Nicki didn't block Tasha. They just gonna keep you alone by not calling the shitstorm. The reason why Nicki can't block Tasha, she gonna expose her with the secret recordings that she ain't not by the NDA.
I mean, not only that, because I doubt that Cardi went too far, but I just think that Cardi thinks like, okay, this man may have potential. So as the bigger he gets, I'm not going to completely block him because, hey, I might need him to promote me later on. You know, in life. You know what I'm saying?
Or it could be this. I was on the phone with him saying some stuff. He got me recorded too. These bloggers will record.
You think they were kikiing like that?
Oh yeah, oh yes. Like these can slip up in the conversation, and whenever it could be a bad. Especially, I know this for it's in my soul, in my gut that Nicki said something to Tasha because when Tasha, they wanted me to.
The only reason I'm sketchy about Cardi is because she and I are both Libras, and we don't. It takes us a lot to divulge a lot of our information. Yeah. Like we'll kiki, cookie crunch, boy, girl, whatever we got to do, but you don't get no real information from us.
But with Cardi,
we feel extra comfortable.
Yeah, she was going through a lot about Tasha K, the lawsuit. You got to understand the vulnerable place that Libra was in.
She got a husband though.
Right, it's not on that. The people that are in our face. She's also a celebrity, and she also needed an ally in the streets, right? She's a social media type of wife. She ain't one of them type of wife back in the 1960s. Oh, honey, all set, your lunch is ready. That ain't that type of wife. Baby, she's on the phone. She okay. So I just feel like in this particular case with Armon and Cardi, we but obviously he insulted her. Nobody want you to be my friend. Definitely not the celebrity, and you insulted me. That's the case. Me and Armon, we would be friends, eating, drinking a cocktail and go and eat some burgers and them $50 French fries. He gonna pay for it because I'm gonna tell him right then and there. I'm throwing it up in the air and I'm sending you the check because it's gonna land right there. You pay for it.
Not that story.
Okay, I'm just telling you that right then and there. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, what are we gonna have for drinks? How about we throw the bill in the air? And it's gonna land right on Armon Wiggins, bro. You got the Amex card. I ain't got it. Go on and pay for it, brother. You got the credit card, baby. My credit card, baby. It ain't even Amex. It's one of them credit card, baby. It just say credit. One of them just off.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I hope because he really wants to be quote unquote mainstream, accepted by white people. So he wants that. He wants to be like, Armon Wiggins, what are you wearing?
I think he deserves it.
And he deserved it. But also you got to understand what comes with that lifestyle. If you can't handle Wiley, can you handle what Kanye West is going through? I just want people to understand, how can you not handle me and you want more scrutiny? I just don't, because you couldn't handle Wiley.
He's gonna, if you can't, Kanye West is also a Gemini too. He's gonna be on his Kanye West.
Right, but are you gonna be
He's
successful?
just a little bit more channeled with it. He's not bipolar. You know what I'm saying?
But then
allegedly.
And then again, you got to understand
for Kanye West, not for mine.
And then you got to understand that Kanye is a straight man. You see?
I mean, I don't think that has anything to do.
No, it has a lot to do with the industry. Straight black man get away with a lot. Armon, the higher you go, the more scrutinized he will get.
He gets more scrutinized. Okay,
yes,
I see what
because
you're saying.
You are a black...
I was talking about like the behavior.
No, not the behavior.
Both bipolar. Not bipolar. They're both Gemini men. It can go either way.
Right, about to be in a game. He don't understand. He's going to see it, ma'am. I see it because I know how this is going to operate. You're going to get in there. You're going to try to be too real. You're going to be hurt. They're going to shut you down. Like even on Fox Soul, He was a plain colorist. Armon, that's plain colorist. I don't care if you're black. It's in him. It's hard. Do you know how much clean, baby? He gonna have to go on a 5-year cleanse to get.
That's why I say that alcohol.
Yes,
and all of that extra
and it's not
stuff.
even just the alcohol. You had this thought process
Mm.
for 35 years.
He could channel it better when
It's
he's
hard,
not
baby.
drunk and high.
It's hard unless he go to the sober house with Wendy Williams and get a conservative.
No, he ain't that bad.
I'm just saying, because my thing is, you not
he just needs to not do it when he's on Fox Show. I'm telling you,
but you
do whatever you want outside of Fox Show.
You don't
do whatever you want. But when
but
he's
it's kind of
there,
hard because Fox Soul is
button his shirt all the way up to the top.
Baby, Fox Soul is Monday through Friday. You talk.
Oh well, if this is what he wants,
right?
This
but
is
my
what
thing
he
is,
wants.
this is why I say he got to go to the sober house with Wendy Williams.
No. When he gets off Fox Soul, he can party.
He have to. I'm telling you, because he got off Fox Soul. He got a little tipsy on that Twitter space. He went off, but it's okay. Go to listen to God, man. We gonna see who right. I urge you, please get him a conservative. Pops can be his conservative. That's his boyfriend. Pops, be his conservative, right? Put him in the sober house with Wendy Williams. He always looked up.
Oh, Lord.
They could be roommates. And then she could be saying,
all that.
I'm just saying, then Wendy Williams could be like, well, what is a Fox Soul? What is an Oscar? Who is Armon Wiggins? Put it back. Go downstairs and get fatter. I would love to see them be roommates, and he could be like, "How you doing?" You know, like, ideas. I think it would be very iconic, don't you think?
Okay. You know he don't need all that. He can do it outside of work.
Right,
and Funky Diva can do it, he can do it.
Right. But Funky Diva went on a whole rant. He got high. See, he still had that addiction. It's gonna come out. Just like Ray Charles. They kept letting him do and he got so high. He had to go to he was blind, started having visions.
Funky Diva went crazy after Fox Show.
I know that.
But he used to just have spurts every here and there, and honestly it made him viral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what Armon's gonna give you. He's gonna give you a 1-2 viral moment. And that's what we need. We just don't need the negative side of things coming out.
We shall see.
And that's when the black women are going to be like, you mother. You know what I mean?
So that's why
he's growing into how to channel it.
That's why he did something. He just got to keep doing it. Like the cleanse, you got to just keep doing the cleanse and don't never break it. Because you try to do it and break it, you're going right back into.
You're gonna binge. Yeah, you're gonna binge.
You're gonna do more of it. That don't. Yeah, you just gotta stop doing it at all. That's just like a drug addict. Well, I'm okay if I get off the drugs for about 60 days.
A sip or two. You think he gonna go crazy off the sip or two when he's on fire? Like,
because when you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna keep doing it. That's just like me if I'm screwing a woman, but just put it in. But then when you come pull it out, most men thought they can pull it out. But once you're in there, you're in there. Yeah. Man, we being real. We humans. Most men say, listen, I'm going to pull it out. You can't. It's too good. It's a stronghold. You think you got to do 2 little sips. You done drunk the whole bottle.
Well, we'll see. I doubt that he's gonna. I doubt that he's gonna go
saying,
completely clean.
You be doing all that talking. Next thing you know, you take a little sip before you. Before you.
He just needs to know. It's like, for instance, like, I mean, you know, I work at a government job. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not the same. I mean, they would never know that I would call like out here, but like, you know what I'm saying, like. When I'm in that government job, it's button up all the way to the top. You know what I'm saying? Top collar. How are you?
It's code switching. But you're not allowed.
You have to. So when you get off, you get off.
You're not allowed on the job to drink, correct?
Right. That's true. That's true.
So for
That's
him,
true.
it's hard because your job is Monday through Friday. You pretty
It's highly encouraging it.
right. So it's highly encouraging, and that's hard for a I would say a beginner alcoholic. He's in the beginning stages, the fun stage. Alcohol is the stage, it's the fun stage. He's not at my mom's stage or the Wendy Williams stage. You at the fun stage, but you still do it consistently. It alters your behavior. And then you got to go on fastest. My thing is, while you at the baby stage, baby alcoholic stage, when you go to stay off of it, because many alcoholics, my mother, I'm just fine. She was just doing on the weekend. Hey, I'm looking at what she turned up Monday. Good morning, my children. It's time to get up for school. I'm good to go to work. I'm good to be with my supervisor. And then, boom, did it every. It went for the weekend. Now my mother drank every single day. She used to do. And I used to brag. Yeah, my mother, she's a functioning alcoholic. She just go crazy on the weekends. Monday to Friday, Friday morning, when she at work, but turn up on the week. Them days are over. I was just talking about her today. She went off. I said, oh, let me hang up. I gotta hang up the phone. Baby, I'm on a cleanse away from you. But I'm telling him, I don't want that to be his life.
You did make a valid point when you said he drinks enough to do a cleanse off of it. Now that's some real that's because I don't know him personally, but I do know recovery, so I do know, like, why would that be the first go-to? You could cleanse off of porn, you could cleanse off of anything.
You have to cleanse.
You know what I'm saying? And then you sit back and say that's the one thing that you're not doing. You're not drinking. So you make a bit of a point there.
Yeah, I go all the way back to a person when he was just drinking them canned margaritas. He would do that. He would turn up unhinged, and now
I remember.
Okay, he upgraded to more expensive liquor.
And I was with it. So I was like, yeah, man, go ahead and drink.
Right. But
give us these shows. But you can't do that on Fox Soul.
Fox Soul producers.
It's an hour show.
A stipulation that he have to go to the sober house, and we will bring the green screen and the video camera in the sober house, but you must be sober. I'm saying. Because if not, you are a liability. Why you think Wendy Williams couldn't get the show at NBC Universal? She didn't know. What is an NBC? I'm going to have a show on Wednesday. Her 90-year-old father, with no dementia, is already Wednesday. Oh, in a good way. Okay.
Yeah, that was something else.
I'm going to do a show. Wendy, do you want to go to the Oscars? What's Oscars? I can just wear this. Oh, no, Wendy, you can't wear this. No, thank you. Wendy, I gotta make jokes out of it because I am a comedian. I find the funny out of it. That's the wrong.
No. I mean, I'm just like, I
watched that documentary again because it was funny. But my thing is, what is not funny is that addiction, and it destroyed her career. You could say her husband all day. At the end of the day, it was that bottled. It didn't say she got that dementia for her husband. That said that was dementia caused by alcoholism. So we got to call the root of it is. Like, you got to call it out right then and then. You got to, and I pray that he stay on the cleanse and do it, because this is a great opportunity for him. But we gonna see. I'm sitting down with my water, and I'm gonna see how this gonna turn out. Then I'm gonna see who them white folks gonna pick.
Yeah,
they got.
Yeah, that's the ultimate one. We have to see who
got the final say so. Them white people.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see who they because I gotta feel it with Dustin, because I'm like, why they keep showing this man commercial? That's the gag. Because they don't show fucking Dineva commercials anymore. They replace Funky with Dustin. Did you catch that?
Yeah. I think they just did that because they just liked the way Claudia was doing whatever she was doing. But just like we said from the beginning, if Dustin doesn't meet the criteria, they're not going to use him, because if you notice, they like for you all to do outside bookings. And I think, I don't know.
Dustin does a podcast. He does a lot of stuff. I think, and this is in my spirit, I could be wrong. I think Dustin is doing a production. I feel like he's doing his paperwork. And I feel like they want him for the position. I think Armon Wiggins is a seat filler. I think they really want Dustin. I'm sorry. I just feel that. And I feel like So I feel that way. I could be wrong, but it's in my gut. I got my Bernie Mac show gut. It's in my gut.
Justin was boring. He was boring.
But it's something that Aura, they using him in the commercial. I'm like, they could have used TS.
No, I feel you. I get you.
You see,
but even that commercial segment is boring if you think about it. The only reason why it's good is because Claudia said what she said. Right. You know what I'm saying? Justin was boring.
Why are you playing it though? Like that's the point. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay. And then Dustin is quiet, and people, I'm like, okay.
Oh my God, that's gonna be so lame.
Yeah, that's gonna be a gag. Oh, I cannot. I got.
It's gonna be lame.
It's gonna be shocking, baby. And my
women like me are want a little bit of excitement in their morning. We want a little bit in our ears. Like that's what we want.
Armon Wiggins is gonna get it or not get it. I can tell when he don't get it. My phone is going to be, it's going to go up. When I tell you it's going to go up, and it can go either or. He can get it. It's going to be a celebration. Oh my God. But if you don't, oh my, because Armon is controversial. You did all that. I'm glad it was. Cardi B made a phone call. Blah, blah, blah. It's gonna be so many narratives, so many rooms. Because remember Natasha K was gonna do that podcast with Joe Budden, and I'm assuming word on the curve that Cardi B called Joe Budden, said cancel that, shut it down. So I'm a storyline. What happened if Cardi B stopped his back? Or what if Jason Lee stopped?
She kind of told him pick a side. Like, right. You gonna be on my side,
or I could say, did Jason Lee stop his bag?
Maybe more Cardi. Cardi more has a New York connection.
And also, Claudia could be so messy. Baby, she can call Jason Lee and let him host TGIF the next week.
Yeah, Jason Lee's too busy.
But what I'm telling you about these messy people.
Yeah, there's a lot of behind the scenes.
It's a lot of behind. It goes down behind, and that's what messed Armon Wiggins up. Remember, he went on that rant because he was going through a lot.
Yeah.
See, Jason play those mastermind games. Jason is so petty that he will call somebody for Dustin to get SAG eligible. He will pay the $3,000 just like Armon Wiggins. And this man will do it. I don't know anything about it. I'm running for city council in Stockton. He do. Jason is that way. And the one thing about he does it behind the scenes.
Well, the one thing I will say that, and a lot of people don't know this. I mean, some people they're really good friends. T.S. Madison is rooting for Armon.
Yeah, T.S. Madison.
And she's huge.
Yeah, T.S.
You know what I mean?
T.S. Madison is rooting for Armon.
Oh,
in a sense,
I think she's helping.
In a sense, but I wonder, and I'm not being shady. I'm just telling my truth. When Armon Wiggins was on a press conference, sister, why haven't T.S. Madison did a sit-down interview with Armon Wiggins? When he's on his press tour, he went on there with the Sleepy House of Aaron, the down low.
I don't think that is what Armon wanted.
Armon do want that. He went on a rant against T.S. Madison because she never brought him on the Queen's.
Well, she's done it in the past. She was one of his, like, when she had her own show. Armon was one of his first interviews.
She brought him on the Fox Soul show, and it was very boring. And she called him infamous, and he went on a rant on his YouTube channel. Yeah, she was at the restaurant, had to clean it up. But I'm talking about YouTube. See, I'm going back to that YouTube. I just don't see her. A question: why haven't T.S. Madison invited Armon Wiggins on her YouTube show, right? Maddie in the Morning, where Armon Wiggins can talk about him being a part of the union, their friends, my new studio. Don't they supposed to be friends? House of Aaron is his friend. House of Aaron got so drunk, he started talking about different YouTubers and touching on people, and he blurted out a name who he was touching on, and the person he was touching and feeling on was Dante the Body, a so-called straight bottom that got an OnlyFans, and he's busting his booty hole open for $9.99 a month while he doing fitness with his wife or fiance and with women, but he's busting it on OnlyFans. But back to this. I wonder is Armon Wiggins going to do the T.S. Madison show? I wonder. Because he's on the
Is
house.
Maddie in the morning that type of show? Because I always see her
Yes.
just read it. Like, you know. Oh,
Maddie in
okay.
the
I
morning.
don't go
They
past
just
her.
had Craig on the show, and Craig he's one of the worst writers ever. He sell a book to save his life.
Okay, yeah, I just look at the rant on Maddie in the morning. I don't get too far off.
I'm just saying, like, Armon can rant too. Like, I just don't understand that. So when people say this is my friend, okay, because last time I checked, T.S. Madison and Jason did a show together. Why?
So you don't think that would be a conflict of interest while they're doing Fox Soul? You don't think that would be a conflict of
Nope. If it's true that you want him to have it, then help your friend by bringing him on in the basement. Okay. See, these people be talking about friends. They don't believe it. They don't care. They're in competition. I just want to know. And so I posed the question. You know why I said? Because it's power with my microphone. I know T.S. Madison is watching. You know why? Because the Maddie mob, they're gonna screen record what I said and they're gonna send it to T.S. Madison. I know they're gonna send it to Craig is watching because he not a Emmy nothing. He's a non-paid author. He's watching right now for some content. So, and if I was in Atlanta, we can both write a book together in the bedroom. If you catch my drift, it could be a ghetto 2B Zane edition. I've also so that's just my point of view when it comes to this situation. And then also Armon will understand that you will have relationship because he kept criticizing Charlamagne because you know Claudia don't talk about the Breakfast Club, the Breakfast Club because she got a relationship with the Breakfast Club, right? She feel kind of salty and pick Claudia, right? But who want to just see a educated black woman on an uneducated Breakfast Club? They got somebody.
That's what I'm saying.
Black, long nails, ghetto.
Claudia was dumbing herself down if she would have been on that show.
You had to dumb yourself down. He got to sniff your chair. He gonna want to kiss them crusty, rusty feet. Like,
they already have that tell that she does the news, the black woman with the news. She does with them with the
she does
with the Breakfast Club. So it would have been kind of like the both of them all in the same thing. Claudia would have definitely been dumbing herself down to get on that show. Not to say like, and honestly, Claudia is more of the boss of the Fox Soul. She would have had to take a third seat on the Breakfast Club.
You're not the boss, Charlamagne. Yeah, you have to take the driver's seat.
Yeah, you would have to go up against the two. Like, I personally like Claudia in her boss seat. That's why I was very taken back when those two men were going at it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh my God, y'all are taking away from my girl. Claudia, what are y'all doing? Like, you know what I mean? But Armon really wasn't trying. He just was trying to keep his point and keep who he was. But Al was boy. I
was
like,
there.
whoa.
Al was literally up there. Thank you, ma'am. And I love the fact that you was able to have this dialogue and this conversation. Anybody else is?
Oh, no problem. I was getting ready to watch Love Is Blind. I said, let me call because he keeps saying.
I'm gonna have to watch Love Is Blind. Ain't that's on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it's pretty good. This new season, the last season was bad. Well, the last season didn't really intrigue me, but this season is getting a little better. So I'm like, okay, let me check this out.
I'm gonna see what the whole hoopla about Love Is Blind. I'm gonna watch that while my chicken drumstick is in the air fryer, and then I'm gonna watch that when my chicken drums while my chicken drums in the air fryer. I'm actually I want to shower. No, I already took a shower. I'm gonna oil my body down with some olive oil. No, I ain't got olive grapeseed oil. No, black seed oil.
Yeah. I was like, olive oil.
I got black seed oil. You know,
cook yourself.
Yeah.
Go ahead. No, I do appreciate it. No problem. And yeah, I just, called it. I mean, like I said, when you said you were a fan, I was like, all right, cool. Let me just
I'm a fan. And clearly you could tell I'm a fan because we have it dedicating a show to just because a person doesn't agree with everything Armon doesn't not a fan. Because he said he's a fan of Cardi. He just wasn't a fan of that particular song. So we're allowing people to have grace for quote unquote mainstream celebrities. Why can we have the same grace when we talk about so-called, quote unquote, your favorite content creator, right?
That's true.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, you get upset anyhow, it ain't gonna touch me because I'm gonna still do what I got to do. I love to entertain. Because
Yeah.
if next week, if it's Dustin, I ain't talking about that show because I do agree. He puts me.
No, I wouldn't even watch
I
it.
don't watch it. Like
It was unbearable when Punky was on it. I'm not even gonna lie. But I can do Armon on that show. I'm
right,
telling you.
I didn't even watch when even Armand said it on his community wall. He said, "Ain't it funny nobody reviewing Fox Soul because I'm not on it? It's cricket." So I made a statement on my community wall. Fox Soul, I apologize. I cannot talk about T.S. Madison because she puts me to sleep. So I'll resume when it's somebody that piques my interest. And so, like, I believe like that next week they hire somebody with a wig. I didn't talk about them either.
Oh, you're talking about Monique Hart. Yeah,
I
I know who you're talking about.
wearing a wig. And when they booked Armon Wiggins, I ran for my life. I thought somebody was barbecuing. I ran to my computer. I really ran to my computer. I said, "Okay, this excite me." I look. You actually think you look up to her, but you look up to me. I look up to me, which is that Armon Wiggins. When he say that, he talk about me.
That's good.
So.
That's good.
I get it because if you notice, if you are a fan of the Wiley Show, you're a fan of Armon Wiggins, you understand the history. You know when we respond to each other. I'm just the type of brother that I put an address on it. He make the subliminals, but you know he talk about me. Y'all ain't dumb. Like, but if you understand the history, eventually me and Armon Wiggins will meet. I think we're gonna be on screen together. It's bound to happen. It's just really, really bound to happen. You got people that is trying to rush this moment, trying to come meet me to spite Armon Wiggins, which is crazy. Because people, they know that dynamic. Because I'm the only YouTuber on this platform that talk about Armon Wiggins religiously. Because I told you, he's going to be rich, he's going to be successful, he's going to be powerful, and I'm going to ride that coattail. At least I'm going to ride it.
Be too honest.
I'm honest. I'm gonna ride it. If he ain't gonna let me on the train, I jump on that motherfucker. Okay,
right.
You come past me, I'm on it. Wherever that train go, I'm on it. I'm gonna sit on down. So I'm gonna ride it, whether you want me to ride it or not. I'm already on it. So I'm honest. This is why would I stop now? It's getting too doggone good. Even Fox Soul, they went out their way to block me out the chat, but they didn't do it when I was in the chat, because you can see it if you get blocked in the chat. Baby, they wait until the show was over or when the show was going and they blocked me, which is fine. But if they know anything about me, we have been blocked by better. Tasha K, T.S. Madison, Hollywood Unlocked. I'm on Jason Lee private page, public, private, personal page. I'm blocked by Tasha K, TashaKLive.com, Tasha K YouTube channel, Tasha K Instagram, Tasha K Twitter account. And Tasha K saw something on my arm. Listen. And emailed me saying it looked like you got a lesion, could be skin cancer because the mosquito bite bit me.
Oh my God.
And she was able to DM me. I couldn't respond to it because I was blocked. So I'm not being blocked. Okay, whatever. You get it every day. And I just so happen I'm blocked by K. Michelle. I was blocked by K. Michelle way back in the day. Roland Martin blocked me. He unblocked me about 3-4 years ago, because I apologized on my backup page because I said his show will never happen. You a low budget journalist. You didn't make it on CNN. You are a failure. You're not better than the own network. I would go there, right? Then I apologize. But me and Roland, we still go tat for tat because I had Darius Cooks on the show. I asked him a question about Roland Martin. I took a screen recording of that segment, posted on Twitter. Roland Martin dragged me, said I'm not a journalist, and blah, blah, blah. Then me and him went at it on Twitter. And so I've been doing all this stuff. He only trolled Armon Wiggins. I troll politicians, journalists, all type of people. Tasha, Flame Monroe, me, her. So that's what I do. But it's not personal. It's just the type of content that I will elevate just from that. But right now I'm having fun. I'm kikiing. I didn't do my cleanse yet of trolling. Maybe I should do a cleanse. But when I do it clean, baby, I'm boring. I don't do no cleanse. Come back to trolling. The views is gone. I said, man, skip this. Screw that cleanse. Back to trolling I go. Right. So it worked because it's not necessarily troll. It's just that I'm different. Like everybody, you know, when you go to YouTube, everybody talking about the same thing if you watch celebrity gossip, correct? So you got to add a different take for you to watch me. It got to be different. So it's different. Just like we was trolling Tasha K. She up there trying to act like she a ghetto version of MSNBC. She want to talk about news stuff. She uneducated. She's a country bumpkin and a liar. What the world she up there trying to do a news segment with that big old beautiful sexy microphone she got in her hand. She up there trying to do news. Don't know what the world she talk about. But she do have her funny moments, but she also a drunk. She love that wine.
Right,
right. But you know, so I love her. I feel like she is what she is. But I saw her. She trying to do news topics. I'm just seeing her. So I went over there. She do have her funny moments. The reason why I stopped watching her, ma'am, not because she's not great, is because I'm busy doing my show. The reason why I stopped watching Armon Wiggins so much, because no offense, he was putting me to sleep respectfully when he was in front of the flat screen. So I was like, oh, I can't even watch this no more. So now he's on the table. I got to see, and I don't watch him as much. Why? Not because he's not that interesting. It's because I'm doing so many of my shows. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking. I've been doing this show for almost 3 hours now, and
I was about to say, sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. No, it's fine because this is what I love to do. I'm like, I got the time in this. I ain't got nowhere to go. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no wife yet. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I will have plenty concubines, and they will be my service, and they will be like, you know.
Lord.
It's the nature.
Let me go.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and call that. But this was great. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I appreciate it too. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, y'all. They said it was less than 15 minutes in the show. No, never stop trolling. Somebody else called in. I'm not gonna call them back because they probably sleep. Because that was a very long, lengthy conversation with an Armon Wiggins supporter. Great dialogue. I told you more of the supporters going to come to the Wiley Show and tune into the Wiley Show and have dialogue with the Wiley Show, because what they're going to miss those phone calls. They're going to miss that energy. And I give that Armon Wiggins energy. I am the to-be version of Armon Wiggins. That's what they say in the public. I didn't say it. They said it. To-be version. So I give that Armon Wiggins-ish, you know what I'm saying? You know, without alcohol. I do it with water, plain water, or with a Celsius drink or a nice little pop soda. But the people love it. And that's why they're calling in, because what's going to happen when he go, you still got to feed the starship, the all-stars. And we will feed them with this good, strong entertainment like we're feeding you all now. And the producers, hey producers, drop some eyeballs in the chat. We haven't done that in a while. Drop the eyeballs in the chat, child. Baby, we have been doing a great live. I believe we have been doing a great live. I know I'm gonna get cussed out by Nate on the phone. He gonna cuss me out because we weren't able to go hang out with Nate tonight. He gonna cuss me out, but I wish Nate understand. You attractive, and we drinking. Like, you don't understand. You trying to bring out that's what you're trying to bring out. Like, Nate don't understand. I hope Nate see this, and I know Aaliyah, she probably sleep, but I will say this. And I'm gonna send him the screen record of this second. I'm gonna give him time. Nate don't understand. You attractive. I want you. You somebody, let's drink Henny. I can't have no Hennessy. I know my boundaries. I'm gonna keep it real. We going out. You dancing on me. I'm dancing on you, baby. I'm just being honest. See, the thing is, y'all say, tell the truth. Then when you tell the truth, you don't want to hear the truth. I'm being honest. I had to tell one of my subscribers or whatever, and I love Aaliyah. Like, I'm like, listen, we can't be doing like, no, I can't do it, baby. You look too good. Sorry. We got to meet doing today. You know what I'm saying? Doing the daylight in a, at a Subway. I know my boundaries. I know me. So I don't even gonna put myself in a situation. You about to get but the sun down. I'm liquored up, baby. I'm ready to turn up. I'm ready. I know me, and I've been on the cleanse from men. Yeah, I've been on the cleanse. You know what? I had an aha moment. I locked a Google user, Kevin Krebs, Scamalus, TY. Melanin Clean Shy, my moderator, I had an epiphany. I had an aha moment. I've been on the cleanse too. I haven't been with a man for almost 2 months. Hallelujah. Oh, I've been on a cleanse too. Oh my gosh. That just dropped. For 2 months, I've been on a cleanse from man. I think going almost 3 months, I have not been with a man or a woman. It's been it's like almost been like 3 months, almost 3 months. Hey. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. I've been on a cleanse from a man. Wow. See? That's just how that goes. God is good. All right. Somebody said Wiley is full of energy. For first of all, it's a good day. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday was a good day, and I put in the work, and this has been exciting. So I'm gonna go to sleep. Thank you all for tuning in to the Wiley Show, and I can't wait to see you all in Vegas, April 26th through the 28th. And I love you all. I feel like y'all are amazing people. I just want to thank you all for blessing me with your presence. And thank you for those that have cashed up us, Zelled us, all the blessings y'all have doing for the platform. God bless you and thank you. I love you all. And it's good to be back home with you all. Thank you. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Thank you for those that sent a cash app, $ Marquise Wally 28. Also, we'll be back live later on tonight. We got some videos to get into, some other content. But that's what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted to see me go back to back, right? All right. So that's what we gave y'all, this back-to-back energy. So we thank you all so very much. And we will see you all tomorrow or later. Oh, wait. It's already Monday. I mean, no, sorry, Saturday. So we will see y'all Saturday evening-ish night. Y'all have a good one. I love you all. This has been truly a blessing to see you all here. And make sure y'all like the video. Did y'all like the video? Did y'all like the video? Please like the video. We need your help with that because that help us in the algorithm, that really help us to grow. Y'all have been doing so much better. Y'all gotten better of hitting the like button. So I do want to thank you all for that. And that has been amazing. And I will see you all later. God bless you and may God keep you is my prayers. All right. Talk to y'all later. Peace.